Right, afternoon. It's 18 minutes past 12 and I've done 6 miles and I've got to do another 79 before I reach the end of my festive 500. So I didn't want to get off this morning, but down at lower altitude the weather's quite nice. So if I do head off, I shall be heading off up there. Up to Machynlleth. Up to Malworth. And then the other Diffy Forest climb. That's quite a tough one. That should be at least 50 miles, so I wouldn't have to do much more of a loop on the way back. Afternoon, it's 20 past 2, done 31 miles, so I've got 55 to go. I'm at the top of the Diffy Forest climb. There was 2 rather long sections of 20%, but it wasn't too bad. I was able to get up and down alright. Well up, I've yet to go down. But they've resurfaced the road by the looks of it since the last time I was up here, so that's alright. The last time I come up here was October 2016 on the Rally Dynatech, and I did the climb from the other side on a 42.23, and that was in the dark, that was, so this time it was much nicer. There was a car coming. Yeah, it's not as misty, bit of mizzly rain that I can feel, but that's it. So I'm going to head down now. Right, I'm on the cycle track. It's really pretty good. This goes all the way down towards the main road, and then from there you can go on to Dolgellau. 10 past 3. Met this farmer coming up the hill on an old Massey Ferguson tractor. B reg. Prefix B, so it's B like 1991 or something. Chatting to him, he seemed quite impressed with what I was doing. You can hear the road. I don't know if that car there is going down the road that I'll be on. It does look like it. Yeah, that's the main road. So that goes to Dolgellau, that direction. If I get a Century, then that'll be alright, but I'm not too bothered about that. So 85 is close, but when it's quite far away at the same time. So right, evening. There's Barmouth over there being lit up. I did come back through Dolgellau in the end. I'm on 53 miles. It's another 10 to Towin. And then it's another 30 to Aberystwyth. So I should hit 80 at least. So yeah, that's the way to Barmouth. That's the way to Towin. Bit lumpy, but not too bad. Not feeling too bad. I was aching a bit, but stopping here, I'll be alright, I think. Got a new battery in the rear light, the one that's on steady, so that's good. I'm gonna have a bite to eat and then carry on. Now you can't see, there's not enough light left. I'm looking at the mobile phone mast that's just the other side of Aberystwyth. I can see that now. There's Towin. flock of birds just gone over. It's 12 miles from Towin to Machynlleth, so that'll give me 61. And then another 18 from there, so that'll give me 78. No, it won't. Well, it shouldn't do. I don't know. 59 and 12 is 69. No, 72. 71. 71, 81, 91, 90, 89. So by the time I get to Everest, I should have done 89, roughly. Or something, I don't know. I'll see anyway. But I'm going to carry on now. I'm going to light up with the front light. I've already got the one on down there. Put the proper one on. It's getting harder to see. Right, evening. It's coming up to 6:15. And I'm in Machynlleth now with 76 miles, so I'm definitely going to get the Festive 500 in. That's the tree and the clock tower. Some mizzly spits of rain in the air. So yeah, it's another 20 miles, so 86. Be about, no it won't, 96. 94 or something. There's like a load of people off to Aber over there. It's New Year's Eve, by the way. So I might be able to get in my last century, I don't know. If I go through Borth and then up over Wynvar, then it'll actually be flatter than the main road. And I'll probably get in a century, or give me an extra 2 or 3 miles or something. I can just ride around Fern as well. So I'll be back before 10 o'clock, I think. It's got on charge here. Looks just chime the quarter hour. 20 to 8. I've done 90 miles. And I'm sat in the bus shelter at Ernestlass. So I've got less than 10 miles to Aberystwyth. Maybe it'll be exactly 10, I don't know. But it's quite likely I'm going to have to do a little loop. I've just been down to the beach to take a picture of Abu Dhabi in the dark. And other than that, I stopped to take a picture of I think it's a red kite or an osprey sculpture, all lit up at night, so that looked quite nice. I had one scary incident which I forgot to mention. It was before Machynlleth. One car overtaking coming towards me in the dark, so that was a bit scary. I looked up and saw all these 4 lights in a line next to each other. So been a good ride though so far. I'm glad I went out even though I didn't want to. That's at the start. I've done the Festive 500. I'll have done as well over 5,100 miles this year. I don't know if I've done more than 300,000 feet climbing. I don't know about that, but I've been out on the bike less than 100 times. It might be about 90. So I've only done 90 rides out of 365 days, but out of those 90 I've hit 5,000 miles, so that's... The last time I checked all the averages was about 3 months ago, and I was averaging about 56 miles per ride, so this will push this up. Virtually all of those miles on Eddie, about 980 on the Ridley, 3 on Dad's bike, and then 19 on a Villia and 16 on a 3T bike, which were in Gran Turismo in Salzburg for a test. My Eddington number is 1 higher than last year, that's 46 I think, and that's quite hard to work out mathematically for me because I'm not very good at maths. But basically it means I've done a ride of 46 miles and over at least 46 times. So to get to 47 I've got to do 47 rides, and they've all got to be 47 miles or more. It's quite hard to get a high number. The highest one that I know of is Steve Abraham, who did 200 as of the end of last year, which means he's done 200 miles at least 200 times. Alright, evening. It's 20 to 9. 100.9, so I'm at the top of Fernpenglice Road. I'm just looking over those lights down there, down in the town. And I've done the 100 miles in just less than 9 hours. So I'm quite pleased with doing it in less than 9 hours. I've had a really good ride as well, considering I didn't want to go out. I'm glad I did in the end. It's a very nice, successful way to end the year. There we go, 101. I also witnessed a little fireworks display as I turned into Winevour, which is at the top of this hill, but right on the other side, about a mile away, mile and a half. So that was good to witness. Also, if I hadn't have gone out late like I did, I wouldn't have seen that, so that's pretty good. So I'll stop that. 8 hours 49 minutes, about 30 miles an hour average as well. And the year will end in 3 hours 15 minutes. It's been a really good year for cycling. It's been one of the best ones I've had for a while, especially living abroad, doing many centuries, a double century and a triple century this year. So it's been good from a long distance point of view. First time ever I've hit more than 5,000 miles. Previously I'd never done more than 4,000. My previous best was about 3,500. So that's pretty good. Best year ever for mileage. Best year ever for number of centuries, which is 24. 20 of those have been single 100-miler rides. 1 triple century and 1 double century. So I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I had thought about going out tomorrow, but might go for a walk instead or something. First time ever I've completed the Festive 500 as well. That's nice. I might have a little bit of a rest for a while. I've got exams to do. I've got an essay to write which is due in 8 days. 2,000 words though, so hopefully if I do the reading and make notes beforehand, it'll only take me a day to write it. Maybe a day and a half. So that's it. I'm going to sign off for 2018. So thanks very much and see you next year.